Veg tandoori rice is our today's recipe in the joy of cooking. Hi friends, I am Aishwarya Sunil Bivalkar and today I will be showing you all the recipe of veg tandoori rice, green chutney to go with it. Check the description box for the recipe link, and I am also going to share the recipe of the salad that I have served with the veg tandoori rice. So first, in a mixing bowl, I am going to take medium sized cauliflower florets, about 1 cup, and add water to this. We are going to parboil the cauliflower florets, so they will require about 7 to 8 minutes on high power in a microwave, or you may boil them for about 7 to 8 minutes or until they are half done. So after 8 minutes, the cauliflower florets are ready, parboiled. Remove them from the water and then in the same water I am going to add 2 medium sized peeled and chopped potatoes and boil them for about 7 to 8 minutes or microwave them on high for about 7 to 8 minutes. And once they are parboiled, so after about 8 minutes they are ready. So I'll remove the parboiled potatoes. This is very important that the cauliflower and the potatoes are parboiled. Keep them ready. And the other vegetables that I'm going to use are yellow de-seeded and chopped capsicum, green and red bell pepper, parboiled potatoes and cauliflower florets, de-seeded and chopped tomatoes, onions cut into cubes and separated like this, and paneer cubes. You may also use mushrooms. In a mixing bowl, we are going to make the marinade. For that I am going to take 1 teaspoon of crushed garlic. You may grate the garlic if you want to. To this I am going to add yogurt or curd. Here I am not using hung curd. If you want to, you may use the hung curd, but even the normal yogurt will make a perfect marinade for our vegetables. So 1 cup of yogurt or hung curd. Here I am using yogurt. Mix it well nicely. Make it smooth. Perfect. Then add salt to this as per taste. Then I will add garam masala to this. Two and a half teaspoon. Then add chaat masala, 1.5 teaspoon. Add Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 tablespoon for the color. Then add tandoori masala, 2 teaspoon. Add ground cumin and coriander, 2.5 teaspoon. Turmeric, 1 teaspoon. Red chili powder, 2 teaspoon. And combine everything well. Make sure that the spices are well combined into the yogurt. Now here I am using yogurt So I'll be adding, for 1 cup of yogurt, I will require about 1/4 cup of gram flour or chickpea flour or besan. For the hung curd, you may require a little less. So about 2 tablespoons should do it for the hung curd. We are adding the besan so that the marinade sticks to our vegetables. So combine everything well, and then I'm going to remove some marinade in another bowl. The reason is I'm going to marinate the paneer differently, separately, because I don't want the paneer to break while mixing all the vegetables. So here I'll be adding paneer separately in another mixing bowl. So I've taken about 200 grams of paneer, cut them into cubes and marinate it well. Make sure it's coated properly. Very important. So mix it with a light hand. We don't want to break the paneer. Perfect. Keep it aside. And to this bowl I will add the parboiled cauliflower florets, tomatoes, red, yellow, green capsicum, parboiled potatoes and onions. You may also use mushrooms if you want to. They go well in the recipe. Perfect. And combine everything well. Make sure the vegetables are coated well into the marinade. This is very important. So mix it really well because we want the flavors. So combine everything well. You can see all the vegetables are coated properly as we had used besan. So it's coated well. Now we're going to keep this in the refrigerator for about 1 to 1.5 hours. Let it marinate well. Now I'm going to take 1 cup of rice, basmati rice, wash it properly and then add water to it. We're going to soak the rice for 30 minutes. So our vegetables are marinating and our rice is soaking. 30 minutes. Keep it aside. Till then we are going to make the salad. In a mixing bowl I will take finely sliced cabbage, about 1/4 cup. Add finely sliced onion, 1 medium sized onion, finely sliced. Add de-seeded and finely sliced tomato, 1 medium sized. To this I am going to add finely chopped coriander leaves. Add salt as per taste. And squeeze half lemon or about 1 to 2 teaspoons or as per taste. Don't take the seeds. Perfect. For the hint of spice, I am going to add red chili powder, about half teaspoon, not much. And combine everything well. Make sure that the vegetables are nicely coated into the lemon juice and the red chili powder. And salt obviously. So combine everything well. And our salad is also ready. You have to try this out. It's super tasty and healthy at the same time. Perfect. So our salad is ready. Now to cook the rice, in a pan I am going to take water. For 1 cup of rice we require about 8 to 9 cups of water. And let it come to a boil. It will require about 10 minutes on high flame. You can see the water is boiling away. Perfect. Time to add the salt as per taste and oil, about 2 teaspoons. And let it boil for about 1 minute, and then add the rice. I have removed the excess water and adding the basmati rice, 1 cup. Perfect. Now mix it well and let it cook for about 7 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes. Check it after 8 minutes, and if required you may increase the cooking time by 2 minutes. So boil them on high flame for about 7 to 8 to 10 minutes as required, but the grain must be properly cooked. You can see it's boiling away, and now after 8 minutes it's ready. So I'm going to drain the water. You'll see our perfectly cooked basmati rice is ready. So drain the water and keep it in the colander so that the excess water seeps away. To this rice, I am going to add normal room temperature water so that it won't cook further and actually it won't overcook. Perfect. Then remove the excess water and then we are going to transfer it into a plate. Perfect. Now after 1.5 hours our vegetables are perfectly marinated. So now in a frying pan I am going to heat it and add oil to it, about 2 teaspoons, and then put the potatoes. I am doing this because the potatoes are parboiled, they are not cooked perfectly, so they will cook further, and also we want them to become nice golden brown in color from the outside and cook perfectly in the inside. So we are going to cook them on low flame. Very important, they are not 100% cooked. So cook them on low flame. So after 3 minutes, I am going to flip the potatoes. First we are going to pay attention to the golden brown color on the potatoes because we want them to look beautiful. So after 3 minutes, I am going to turn the potatoes, flip them, so that they get nice golden brown color from all the sides. You can see they have become nice golden brown in color. The flame is low right now. So flip them properly and let them cook for the next 3 to 4 minutes. Check them with the help of the fork, and once they are ready, you can cook them further for about 2 to 3 minutes on high flame. So now the potatoes are cooked. So I'm going to mix them, stir them nicely, and on high flame I'm going to toss the pan. You may exclude this step if you don't want to do it. It's not that necessary. But then cook them on high flame for about 2 to 3 minutes. So toss the pan with the splash of water, a little tossing again for the smoky flavor. But this is actually not important. You may avoid this step because it's actually dangerous, not recommended. And they are ready. Now in the same pan I am going to take oil, about 1 to 1.5 teaspoon, and then add the cauliflower florets. Again over here the cauliflower is not cooked properly. It's parboiled. So we are going to cook it separately and not with the remaining vegetables. Cook them on low flame again. This will require about 4 minutes on one side. They will become nice golden brown in color. And after 4 minutes on low flame, we are going to flip the cauliflower florets. And you will see they are getting nice golden brown marks. Love it. So flip them and let them cook for the next 3 to 4 minutes on low flame. And after 4 minutes, you will see they are perfectly cooked. Check it with the fork. And then mix it on high flame. Once they are cooked, you are going to cook on high flame for about 2 to 3 minutes. Toss the pan. To get the smoky flavor. You may exclude this step. A little splash of water and toss the pan. You'll get nice smoky flavor. Perfect. In the same pan again, I'm going to take oil, about 1 teaspoon, and then add the paneer cubes to this. Now here we are cooking the paneer separately. As I said, we don't want to break the paneer. So cooking it separately is highly recommended and actually very important. Now here we are going to cook this on high flame. And once they get nice golden brown marks, so about 1 to 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes maximum, flip it. You'll see nice golden brown color. Wow, I love paneer. Amazing. Flip it properly and let it cook from the other side as well. Like get the golden brown marks. And once done, you may remove it. But I am going to toss the pan a little. And mix it and it's done. Now in the same pan I am going to take about 2 teaspoons of oil and then add the marinated vegetables to it. Now if you're using mushroom, you'll first need to cook the mushroom separately and then add the vegetables. Cook them on high flame. Even if the capsicum and the onions don't cook 100%, it's okay. You'll get nice crunch and flavor from these vegetables. So even if they're not cooked perfectly, there will be no compromise in the taste. So mix everything well on high flame, keep stirring occasionally. We want nice golden brown marks on the vegetables as well. You'll see it has become a little thick. The yogurt has actually cooked. So here they will start getting the golden brown marks. Here again you don't need to toss the pan. So mix it well. And as said before, we are going to cook the vegetables on high flame. You'll see they have got nice golden brown marks. Perfect. The superb smoky aromas have filled the kitchen and I'm loving it. Wow. Mix it well. And it's ready. Now in this another pan, I'm going to take butter. About 1.5 teaspoon. Add 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of oil so that the butter does not burn. And once the butter starts melting, I'm going to grate 2 garlic cloves. That is about 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of crushed garlic or grated garlic. So 2 cloves of garlic. Perfect. Mix it well. Now here we want the garlic to become a little dark golden brown in color. Keep an eye, we don't want to burn it. On medium to high flame. So after about 3 minutes, our garlic should be ready. You'll see it's nice golden brown in color. Perfect for our rice. To this now I'm going to add the vegetables. And mix it well. On high flame. And then add the cauliflower florets and the potatoes. Mix everything well. Now this is going to give the tandoor flavor to our rice. So the cooking of the vegetables is very important, the technique. And now I'm going to add the remaining marinade, about 2 teaspoons, not much, but this is very important for more flavor. And cook this for about 2 minutes on high flame. Amazing. Now to this I will add the paneer. And combine everything well. Again on high flame. So here the flame is actually very important. Because that will add to the flavor of our rice. And then add the cooked basmati rice. You can see it's perfectly cooked. And combine everything well with a light hand. We don't want to break the rice. The grain should be whole. So mix it with a light hand. And you'll see it's looking delicious already. Can't wait to have it now. Perfect. Now I'm going to add tandoori masala to this. 2 teaspoons. Add ground cumin and coriander, 2 teaspoons. Red chili powder, 2 teaspoons. Then add chaat masala, about half teaspoon, not much. Kashmiri red chili powder, 2 teaspoons. Then add butter to this, 1.5 teaspoons. And combine everything well. Again with light hand and on medium flame. Then add salt if required. So check the taste before adding salt and add it accordingly. And combine everything well. On medium flame. And this is how our veg tandoori rice served with salad and green chutney is ready. Please do like my video, subscribe to my channel The Joy of Cooking, hit the bell icon for the notifications of the new videos that I share. Follow me on Pinterest, Instagram and Facebook. I am Aishwarya Sunil Bivalkar signing off. Take care, stay tuned for more such exciting recipes and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.